Greetings, one and all. Sorry, I had an update on the computer, so I gotta rework the audio settings. There we go. Audio settings are corrected. How's everyone doing tonight? We're excited for some more shenanigans in the Space Engineers. Yep. And tonight we get to have the fun of having a good friend of mine, otherwise known as Roach, able to join us with his expertise and long study of this particular game. So, say hi to everybody, Roach.
Well, it might help if I don't mute my headset. Hello, world.
Yep. So, hope everyone is excited for more fun tonight. And I believe Cuauhtemoc had a comment that he was waiting for us to go live on to say about our greenhouse that we've worked on.
Dum 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 dum. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide.
Okay, I'm about to throw
Hey,
you in a
Manhattan, just give
fucking
me that
wood chipper and you keep saying
countryside. I can finish the rest if you want.
Genius.
Oh, that's holy.
Alright, so, let's see. To give you guys a little catch up on what we've done behind screen. Oh, sorry, off screen. Made a nice little deep digging apparatus using a bunch of pistons and drills. It has a nice little deep down cutting capability. Great way of getting plenty of ice and stone. The ice is extremely important for both our food as well as fuel. Yeah. And then let's see what else. Oh yeah, we've been working on constructing a vessel for us to fly into space so we can try and do some mining up there. Rather important for because especially when trying to get up there, you want to be able to fly around easily, and, well, mining up there is a whole lot easier, especially if your ship decides to twist. You don't have gravity to worry about pulling you onto the ground. So, yeah.
I might change the lyrics a bit for Mosey's sake. North Carolina is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view.
Oh boy.
Darling, I love you, but give me this so-and-so street. I don't know where he would live, so therefore that's somewhat blank.
Nice. Alright, and let's see. Oh yeah, we have ourselves 2 mining craft. One of them will be going up into space. The other one's for atmospheric work. Yeah, it has been a little bit since you were with the... hasn't it, Lucario? Yeah.
Yeah. I was here last time we were streaming, but this time
yeah.
Shaza.
Yeah. Yeah. And to make things fun, let's see. Right before stream, I went and did a whole bunch of mining from that cobalt geode you showed me. It's getting processed right now. Alright, let's see.
Oh, I don't have my tanks on me, dang it.
They're hydro tanks. Ooh, always such fun. Alright, let's see.
Come on, pupper.
Yep. Cobalt's still being refined. Since we have a couple of speed modules on our refinery, should help out a little bit.
I recommend yield, actually.
Well, I haven't been able to mine up the gold yet, so that kind of doesn't help.
That silver deposit should have gold. If not, I also have gold on my GPS.
Well, I've got a gold deposit about half a click away from base, so... Yeah. I'm gonna yield
I'm
mod.
gonna go get some more iron.
Oh, by the way, be very careful, because of the way I made it so that the atmospheric miner could go to it, there is a trench. So, be very careful as you approach it. You will find that chasm.
What? If I throw this into the chasm, it's not gonna be a big deal. It's only gonna explode a little.
And never come back out.
That was the last you seen or heard from me ever again.
At least you don't got a death pit, per se.
No, that's
Hey, your death pit is chosen, okay?
No, the death pit's over here right next to the solar field. One good
Speaking of, I need to set
So-
up solar arrays for you guys.
And I will definitely say this: do not do this kind of assembly with the pistons and drills on a public server. It will crash it hard. Oop. We need to shut off those hydro thrusters there so that they aren't bleeding hydrogen. Let's see. Look for the white ones. They're complete. And run through the list.
You left some iron for me in case I needed it, right?
Oh, there's plenty of iron in that pit. So don't worry about that. Okay, there we go. We got that done. Ooh. We gotta get those two worked on as well. Yeah. If you're not careful, by just sitting still, your hydrogen thrusters can eat up your hydrogen, unfortunately. So, be very concerned on that, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Hydrogen engines are off. So they can try and...
I see the hole you dug.
Told you. And it's somewhat diagonal, so that the ship could go down and be able to be safe at it. Yeah, now, let's see. We'll be doing a whole lot of flat panels across the outside of the ship, so that it's got some protection, but also so it doesn't block off the miner.
So, Roche, what do you consider to be... How is the layout?
For what specific area?
I mean, I know off stream, whenever we chat with each other, you're more than happy to brag your own ships. How are they in comparison to this humble place?
Everybody's style's different. Everybody prioritizes different they prioritize different essentials. Some people build for looks, other people build for functionality, other people build to replicate. It depends on your personal niche.
I'm a digital couch cruiser, so...
Right. Well, for me, it's difficult to, I think, to just build a functionable, good-looking ship quickly for a lot of people. So you can't really put down somebody else's build or truly compare it to yours unless you're comparing with somebody that is on the same building plane as you.
My experience is limited to the assembling of Legos.
Yeah.
Well, at least while I'm on this digital couch, I can probably express some shower thoughts to everybody present.
That sounds like fun.
Example. Someone's mom is totally using you as a bad example to her kids.
It's quite possible.
Indeed.
Or how people who set multiple alarms have trust issues with themselves.
Okay, that was uncalled. I mean, that smack was uncalled for, Cuauhtemoc. I have multiple freaking alarms. I usually have 3 for the mornings.
Hey, you're
'cause-
fortunate. You should hear the alarm clock I had in Korea. It woke up more than half the bears.
Well, to my understanding, you're gridlocked in some motel somewhere.
Well, he was talking when he was in Korea.
Yeah, that's what I said when I was in Korea.
I'm gonna run and get some gold while I'm out here too.
Better look gold.
When Koreans make an alarm clock, they can wake up the dead.
Is that thing still attached there, Roach, after you took that piece off? Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh dear.
Do what now?
I've lost control of my vehicle. Oh dear.
I was checking to make sure if you took this piece out, if it still is attached to the rest of the frame.
Should be with the small thrusters.
Fair enough. What happened to your
But,
vehicle there, Lucario?
I
lost his insurance.
started drifting really bad.
That's never fun.
Should be just fine on this rocky outcrop though.
Did anyone else as a kid sleep in a car on the way home and know exactly where you are by feeling the car turns?
Yep.
I wish I could say
Another
yes, but I don't have an exact answer for that one.
Alright, let's see here. Go directly beneath me.
I love gold!
So
Or
what
something that's... Sorry, go ahead.
what was the thought process of carrying the smaller ships? Where were they going to hook up?
Right here. Small ship was going to hook up there, and then, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now here's something for all of us to consider.
Oh boy.
Someone out there is rather pissed at us for taking their usernames.
Huh?
Would you consider that better or worse than that troll we had during our Bible study the other
Ouch.
night?
I just died from a collision.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they did all kinds of jobs.
Yeah.
That was entertaining, really, just to see how creative they can be.
Yeah. They were like, Red Thunderwolf, a fine pagan name. And I raised my eyebrow like, really?
Oh my god. Yeah, you had a troll.
Yeah, we had a troll for the Bible study.
Like, you got nothing else better to do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna borrow
Well,
some
at least they're not
algae
wasting
crisps.
time with somebody else.
It didn't distract us from conducting the study, though.
Go to food processor.
Yeah, we were just all like,
Milk crisp.
really? Yeah, and then afterwards, Alt he was uber excited. He was like, "Yay, a troll!" Then again, to quote Command and Conquer, the original game, you know you haven't really made it until Kane has sent his media his media attack dogs after you.
Heavens to Betsy. No.
But yeah. Yeah. And right now, Roach, I've got a total of, I want to say, almost 8 H2O2 generators going right now. I'm trying to produce the hydrogen needed to fuel up this bad boy.
Nice.
Yeah. Most of them, all but one of them is located underneath the hydrogen tanks over there. Right here by the Atmo miner. The other one's located the other one is located down below the main platform.
Yes. Yep. I saw that.
Yep. So it should be helping to fuel everything up. There's only 2
Dude, you only have one birthday. The rest are congratulations for surviving.
Nice.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm. Or it's like, dude, you only have 6 minutes to live, and but every time you take a breath, you restart it.
I shouldn't be the only one mentioning shower thoughts. I'm certain all of you have got your own.
Well, there's the classic, the ocean's a soup.
Well,
Well, I
that is
yeah.
true. I mean, believe it or not, so much seafood and it ain't wrong.
Which leads to the thought that those who eat particular foods from the sea are also the most pickiest eaters known to mankind.
Nice.
Or just my recent documentary watching is essentially about the banking systems from 1691 onward towards today, and how we are basically in a state of never-ending debt, because when you default, you basically instigate a chain reaction between all the different institutions of finance around the world, that to where money is worthless, one can't do gasoline, all the other kind of daily needs. It's a permanent black hole death trap of debt. The point I'm trying to drive at, of course, is that money is never actually yours. It's simply just your turn with it.
Hello, TNT.
Hello, TNT.
How are you guys doing?
Playing some
They're
Space
playing
Engineers.
Sci-Fi Green Acres.
Alright, I got a question for Ultima, Red, and Mega.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, what are your classes?
In what?
In Star Trek Online?
Why do you ask?
Because I
That's-
chose the red shirt option.
I'm a tactical.
So,
God save me
same-
from these Trekkies.
Trekkies.
As far as the Klingons,
Will someone please relieve me from this troublesome priest?
Well, how
And when I
trouble
say-
would you be if you get isekai to that particular world?
If I got what?
And when I said red shirt, I'm Klingon, but I chose the red option.
Yeah, you chose tactical. Yeah, I'm tactical as well. I know Mosley loves science. We got another science. We got at least 1 or 2 engineer.
I'm the engineer. I think I'm the only one.
Yeah.
Well, Shortman is, isn't he?
Shortman, I believe, is science. No, I think he chose tactical.
Noted.
I'm getting myself some gold here.
Yep, I was wondering. I was chasing a wolf and it came over this way.
He loves gold.
Well, only Roche would ever chase wolves.
Well, I mean,
Well, he decided to come up and bite me in my hindquarters, so I felt the need to repay him.
All you gotta do is bring
I
him
need
up to the
gold
trap.
By chopping on his shank?
It's a trap.
Okay, Admiral Akbar.
Also, who's cat?
This one's gonna hit close to home. People who take naps are the real heroes. It takes courage to wake up twice in one day.
That's definitely original.
I am now gonna drop almost 2 kilograms worth of stone right near me. I learned my lesson last time when I died because of it and lost all my buffs.
Oh, I remember one time in Sarge's original server when I was grinding a survival kit so I could take a ship I had that crash landed and try to rebuild as a new ship. I'm not kidding as I say this. I broke the survival kit. Next thing you know, I had a big rock pop in my face like a freaking airbag. And I just was like gone at that point. I'm like, son of a... If I remember right, Roach got a good laugh out of it.
Yes, the good old days of giant space rocks exploding out of busted cargo containers.
Nowadays, you just get a tiny box.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Indeed.
Am I gonna be the first one on the server to get gold?
Oh, I just see this silver detection that you've gone in. Yeah, it's about 300 meters from base. Kind of looking like it's under the lake. Hang on. Let me see if I can actually get closer to mark it.
It brings something to mind. If humans have different blood types, do mosquitoes see us as different flavors?
Yes.
Oh, mostly tastes like licorice.
I
Oh!
trust that one.
Preferably the apple licorice.
I don't know. I just know
There
the
we go.
females that love the taste of my blood. They keep coming back for seconds.
Silver marker has been transmitted to all in
Well, keep in mind,
game.
Mosley, that you also survived 100% of the things you have ever encountered. You're nailing it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, point taken on that one.
Agreed. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
But now I've lost hearing and left ear.
Which also means that you know that you've won when they start attacking you and not your argument.
What's the refining rate for gold I forget?
Full refinery.
No, I mean, what is it per unit?
Good question, Roach.
Yield.
What? What's the question now?
What's the yield rate of gold without yield?
Oh, without a yield module, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember the actual number right now, but I do remember that it's not a terribly large increase for most people. When you have a very small amount and you you don't have yield modules, you're kind of just forced until you can put a yield module on. Now, what you should consider is when you use yield modules, they only work to increase the yield. The rate that the machinery produces this is comparable to a standard refinery without any upgrades. Unless they've recently changed some stuff that I haven't noticed. I always try to run yield modules in the early stages. After I get so far, I switch over to speed modules.
In all honesty, when we get far enough, we'll probably switch over to half yield, half speed.
Probably a good idea.
This way I'm still getting a decent amount, but I'm getting speed.
We also want to consider power modules too, because once we're in space, we're not going to have, wind turbines helping us.
Solar arrays.
True, but it only works if it faces
I
the sun.
I really need to get my Xbox working so I can play with you guys. I have Space Engineers just on my Xbox.
I had a lag.
Oh, crud. I think it might be crashing. Scheisse.
All I see is a game pause.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
an
Speaking
error
of
with the
pausing,
host.
we need a national get off social media day.
Okay, starting the game over again. Thought to re-invite you guys.
I'll just rejoin off of the thing. Hello.
As soon as I get back onto it.
Ugh.
Let's see how much catch-up we gotta try and do on that. Hopefully not terribly much. This does tend to happen sometimes, chat. Unfortunately.
This game still is in experimental mode. No.
Experimental mode allows for things to be done a little more capable. I believe is a good description for it. Roach, I think you can give a better one. But yeah, you want it in experimental mode. Okay, there we go. Game is back on, and okay, see partially how far back we end up going. Okay. Roach, if you want to get back in, it was before I marked that silver marker. So, don't know how much extra work we gotta try and do here.
Okay, it should be loading up here.
Yep.
Dude, if humans can't see air, can fish see water? But since humans can see water, can fish see air?
Okay, that's a crazy one.
You know what?
That's
I
some
can't say
deep
none of
thoughts
that.
right there.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
There we go. Gyroscope's repowered. Alright.
So Mosley, maybe the reason why you haven't found your soulmate is because maybe you don't have a soul.
Oh!
It wouldn't be the first time. But they keep coming back.
Okay, looks like I need to...
Moths typically do return to the flame until they get burned permanently.
Yep. Like the moss on the flame. Hello, soldier. You have a special one waiting for you at home? Just my mom. Well, you really should think about seeing someone outside your immediate family.
Bum, bum, bum.
Jim
Maybe
Henson's
like a good majority of us here.
Jim
The
Henson's
reason most of us
dinosaurs.
stay up late is because we don't want our free time to end and tomorrow to start.
Exactly. We have too much, and plus, we have too much fun time hanging out together.
Well, when you meet the right person, that actually never becomes an issue because they share the same interests. Of course, a healthy lifestyle is everything in moderation.
Yep.
Well, we're also living through some stuff that kids will cheat about on tests in 30 years.
That's true.
Oh yeah, they will. That's guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped so many rocks outside this hole now. So if you want to come get stone or some iron and whatnot, feel free to come over to the gold mine.
Noted. And it should also be noted that every school teaches physical education, but no school teaches mental health education.
Hell, they
If you're
stopped
watching the
teaching
stream,
sex education.
yeah, if you're watching the stream, you see my eyes went wide as you said that. I'm like, what?
I also see you haven't invited any of us, so when is that taking place?
Go ahead and rejoin in. Should be easy. I mean, Lucario and Roach are able to. So,
You just gotta go to the join world and go to the friends tab.
I see that.
here we go. Oh, looks like the wolves are on the prowl again.
Oh man, Wolfie is glitched into the glass over here.
Oh boy. If Wolfie was carrying a bazooka, would that technically make him a glass cannon?
Would come take a look. He got shot by the turret, and now he's halfway into glass.
Maybe on your... Oh, hang on. Maybe on... Well, his tail
Well,
is
got no room
close
for
to
the
it.
complaint. Apparently, you're hovering in midair with your feet dangling like you're some. There was a video viral trend where people will basically take a picture every single time they do a jump with their legs up in the air. It looks like they're basically flying through the room. But the thing is, it's almost like a slideshow.
Yep. Yeah, that's on my end.
Yeah.
Considering I'm rocking the highest ping, so yeah, that's on my end.
And we're given we're surrounded by water. Water is also the solution to everything. Thirsty? Drink water. Dry skin? Drink water. Get rid of your enemies? Drown them.
But see,
Hey, Justified, how's it
there's also
going?
a counter argument.
No, you don't say drown them. You just encourage them to drink water in excess.
Well, then you got. Then you
Well, given
ask
that
the
you're
question,
wearing a helmet,
what's
it's
the
somewhat
definition
redundant.
Da, da, da.
What's the acronym for country?
Oh, everybody knows that in order to get rid of all your problems, there's one simple word. Fireball.
Fireball.
Da, 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 da.
I got some downstairs.
Nice.
Never
And
drank
then he
it,
goes
but
and
my
says
aunt
something
always had
stupid
it,
like
and it's basically
fireball.
collecting dust.
Also, don't worry about where all your kelp is going. I queued up like 5,000 kelp crisps.
Yeah, that works. And chance. Cause he cast a fireball.
Doesn't care if it hits you all. Gonna make it blow. Oh, oh. Make your deck saving throw. Oh, roll.
Or how about the lightning brings the thunder with the druid?
Which leads to the thought that somewhere out there, a tree is growing out the wood for your coffin.
It is time for me to make my way home.
Doc,
I am heavy laden with gold and iron.
I cast iron. You cast iron what? Ping! Oh yeah, well I cast rubber bones! Yeah! You dick, I needed those. Classic Punky Doodle. Seriously, chat, go check him out. He's hilarious.
Or her. I don't think any of us have ever seen them in person. Or
True.
a face reveal for that
True.
matter.
Then again, we also haven't seen that one individual, the one who's doing those, like, in those one cartoon comic kind of series on YouTube where it's with the Fae and her human fiance, which I still thought that whole story was hilariously epic.
Okay, this is getting annoying. I might take my base off of the ice field.
Fair enough. But to pretty much give a context to Roach, pretty much, let's see. A guy finds a Fae in the woods and makes a deal with the Fae so that she can heal so that she can heal the dude's mother. And she was like, and the Fae was like, she won't even remember being sick. The memory of being sick will be gone too. It's like, and then he's like, I really appreciate that. You know how much my mother means to us. And she's like, I know. Let's just hope that the price wasn't too high. And then the guy's like, okay, when do we begin? And she's like, I beg your pardon? Yeah, you said you wanted my firstborn. And she's like, yes, that was the deal. It's like, and then the guy's like, so when do we begin? After a few moments of confusion, the Fae's eyes go wide and she blushes, and then she's like, I can compromise.
Too late. The mother.
And then then that Fae's mother comes in. It's like, so you made a deal about wanting his firstborn. And then the guy's like, look, I was totally willing to. And she's like, shh, I need to hear this from her. Is this correct? And he's like, in the younger Fae is like, yes, mother, it's correct. And she's like, well, I guess a deal's a deal. Congratulations, you're engaged now.
I think the grandmother just simply wanted that excuse because her daughter's been single for so long, and it's like finally a chance for grandkids.
Yeah. And then she comes in later on with a shirt saying "World's Best Grandma," and they haven't even got started yet on trying to make a family. That was
Looks
fun.
like it's 0.9 per refining tick without a yield module.
Yeah. Oh, I also loved the one where I know Cuauhtemoc really can feel for this one. One of the guy characters in that series had a little sister, and she was writing something out, and the guy's like, "So are you writing there?" And she's like, "See you next time." And then And then he takes a look. She did it in abbreviation, so it was CUNT for see you next time. And everyone,
She's 6, doesn't know any better, and the adults know any inside joke. Can't help but giggle like schoolboys or girls.
the lizard guy is literally spitting up his cereal. And then one of them was like, maybe we should spell it out for her. And then her immediate older brother's like, don't you bleeping dare. I could totally see that being you, Cuauhtemoc, with your kid sister.
Yep. I can see that I can see that. I can see
Well,
that.
she's also at the age where she'll be on the floor playing with toys and dolls. Me and my other brothers and siblings on the couch watching a film, watching her also. Just going, want a beer? She's soon to be 7. I don't know what to do with her. I mean, there's a 8-year age gap between me and her. That's saying something. At least it's better than the alternative where she would have been raised in a household that's prone to neglect, if not open air exposure to recreational drugs.
Yeah, she got better home with you guys. Especially since you go and take hardcore work on keep her protection and nurturing. But yeah. Alright. Pretty much, chat, if you're curious, armoring up a ship, especially of this kind, is a smart idea. You never know what you'll find out there. And the tanks are literally its only form of propulsion. The hydrogen tanks. And they are very explosive. If they get busted, they go kaboom.
And I'm only out here because I enjoy foggy weather.
Aww.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good news.
Good news, everyone!
My PC works for talking to you guys. The whole reason I've been silent is, one, I didn't feel like getting my lazy ass up to switch over, and yeah, that's honestly basically it.
Fair enough. There we go. Armor welded up. Is looking pretty decent. Alright, her designing is coming along rather well.
I'm thinking of my kid's sister. In 10 years, she'll be sweet 16. Which
Well-
leads me to think that if being a moody teenager wasn't so stereotyped, then teenagers might be more comfortable talking about mental health. And I'm also dreading how she's going to increase my parents' phone bills.
Well, that's why cell phones these days are now unlimited talk and text. Probably enough parents gathered up. It's like, okay, guys, we seriously need to talk about this. Our kids are talking ridiculously long. How can we manage to maintain, not lose our money and still be able to let them talk to their friends? They could learn to hang out more. They could learn to go out and do stuff on their own. And then some guys, and they're like, we could give unlimited talk and text to their cell phones. And then you see a guy looking just ticked off. Like that one comic where someone tries, like, okay, we got a problem, we need to fix it. They come up with crazy ideas. And then one guy comes up with a common sense idea and then pisses off the guy in charge. And he gets flung out of the
Well, keep in mind
office.
also that the two richest people on Earth are trying to leave the planet to not fix the planet.
Crazy that Firefly, the way they talked about the past of Earth that was, indicated that, when things were bad enough on Earth and they couldn't sustain themselves anymore, they left for another star system, which had dozens of planets and hundreds of moons, which they then terraformed to make their home sweet home. And, yeah. I still find it epic there's going to be a Season 2 of Firefly. Roughly a similar time frame as Spaceballs 2. Question is, are they
Which
going
leads to
to...
this sci-fi thought. The sun has never seen a shadow.
Am I the only one confused by that concept?
Now it's confusing. There's a notion that the Ouija boards say ages 8 plus. So you could have to be 21 to drink, but you can summon the dead at 8.
Wow. That is a crazy way of looking at it. It looks like Roach is having a fun time designing our cargo hauler. Yeah, I give him a basic concept and he makes it even more epic. I knew he'd have fun with this.
Wasn't there converse about your daughter earlier? The word none is just the letter N doing a cartwheel.
That's an interesting view.
Yep.
I appear to be low on nickel.
And there's the silver deposit marker, just so everyone's aware.
There you
My
go.
shower thoughts get better. Humans with anxiety are pretty much like people that are way too aware of being alive.
Bruh. Yeah. Okay, time to move all the pistons around. And
This is where I'm at for anyone who wants to have that.
okay, apparently that doesn't...
I take it as the basic ship model.
Hmm. What the... okay, that's weird. Okay, that's very weird. Apparently my drills have decided to, well, pistons decided to no longer piston.
Might I have a bit of a nickel run? Summon over a bit of nickel. I only need 20.
Yeah. Some reason my...
While I try and figure out where my misplaced... Ah, there they are. Wondering where my misplaced bottles were. They were sitting in my O2H2 generator the entire time.
Oh boy, it looks like my pistons have decided to have a problem. Oh, I see what it is. I said... Okay, I see where I might have messed a little. Okay, I need to... Okay. When I told it to... Okay, I goofed there. Funny moment! I was telling wrong pistons to reverse, and so...
It's almost like you're making a flyable Jenga tower.
There we go.
Which
Okay.
leads to the fact that the trees cut down to make Jenga blocks are repeatedly forced to relive their own death.
Okay, so pretty much what I discovered that I did wrong was I was telling these pistons on the top to reverse at the same time, so they canceled the extension of the other ones. So, and retraction of others. So, yeah. That explained why that canceled. Alright. So, there we go. Much better. Should be able to...
Both concrete and glass are mostly made of sand, which makes skyscrapers really just tall sand castles.
Nice. Alright. What you working on there, Roach? So I know you're doing something.
Yeah, running a few thoughts.
You're an engineer. It should be more convoluted than that.
Well,
Alright,
it's
Federation ships destroyed.
Nice.
trying to have some sort of armor design, but still incorporate a weapon system.
Yeah. And I'm questioning if this thing's going to need a hydro thruster on the bottom, like a large one, to help her out.
You're definitely going to need more upward thrust.
So yeah, definitely. Alright. Let's see here. Best spot to try and set that up. I guess I'll chop up these. Start working on that.
That is a thought. Someone, what do people do in the shower for 45 minutes? The top responder is Snoop Dogg. I just sat in the shower for an hour thinking about how Mercedes has 3 E's all pronounced differently.
Well, okay then.
Here's one for you, Red. The main child actors in Harry Potter were tutored on set, so they theoretically went to school at Hogwarts.
Actually, I heard about that. That's actually a cool concept how they did that.
Fascinating.
Not really, considering that they were raised basically on set.
Basically, yes. It's almost like an experiment. It's almost like having an experimental group, really.
Oh, wait, that was more
Yeah,
Jurassic
this
Park, not Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's another one. Dude, those kids on the Magic School Bus never signed a single permission slip.
Yep. They never did.
With the frizz? No way! Aww. Oh wait, that's what Ultima sounds like when we put him through Star Trek Online.
In my case, it's Shoe Red, don't bother me. Spider, please hear my plea. Mosquitoes, please go away. I knew I should have stayed home today. If you rip a hole into the net, there's now fewer holes in that net.
You know, that reminds me of that one funny line from Grease. How'd it go again? Oh yeah. You mean our jugs were bigger than the nets? Nobody's jugs are bigger than the nets. I'm sure Roach gets that reference easy peasy.
70% of the Earth is covered in water, but in movies, spaceships always crash on land.
Okay, that actually, like... There we go. That
A little too big.
large hydrogen thruster shut off, so she won't be burning fuel just sitting there.
Alright. Ship destroyed. Going to collect my target.
Good news, everyone!
Konos.
Oh no.
What?
Are Medusa's leg hairs tiny snakes?
Say what?
Are Medusa's leg hairs tiny snakes?
Oh my god, the Moopsie is a part of Star Trek. I thought so.
The Moopsie? What's that?
You know that fluffy little creature on the loading screen?
Oh, jeez. You talking about that bone-eating critter from Lower Decks?
Yeah, I was trying to remember if it was that creature, but I didn't remember if it was from this or some other
the
sci-fi
Moopsie is loose.
or series. And now
So-
I know that it is Frank.
Go, Roach.
Yeah, brain fart. I was just thinking about the large hydrogen thrusters. To use to use the small ones, you'll burn more PCU per build, but you can make something more streamlined. I believe the calculation was something like 5 of the small ones per one large one.
Yeah, I think that was about the right mathematics.
Or it
Yep.
was actually maybe it was more. It was either 5.5 or 5.25 or 4.5, but it just round up to the larger denominator
Yeah.
because with that being the only thruster, if it took damage, you're SOL.
Well, that's not the only thruster for downward. It's got 3 smalls as well.
6, 3
Yeah.
per side.
Yeah.
But you could add in, say, another 10 to the backside, or over here under the the wing area of this.
Possibility. We've assembled a basic thing. If you want to upgrade it, go right ahead. You are the master builder. You are the special.
So,
And you wield the piece of the resistance.
what type?
That took me a
not
minute to
Bruce-
realize what movie you were quoting.
Wait, what was each of you guys' characters in Star Trek? The race.
Klingons.
You're all pure Klingons for the Klingons?
Yep, we Klingon. Yeah. The only way to deal with Klingons is to make sure you use the right dryer sheets.
Well, you could
Well-
go the Elder Scrolls route and just play, what do you call it, the Norg?
north is the race.
No, the ones that are tall lizards.
Oh, Argonians? Oh,
Yeah.
Gorn.
No,
Go-
Star Trek.
Gorn.
I thought it was an orc.
No, Gorn. Gorn.
So, I'm sending this to you, Mega.
Yeah.
This is my character.
Yeah.
And what type of combat style and feel do you guys get? Like tactical, scientific, both, that type of deal. Yeah.
Probably both of these. Oh yeah, we're going to go and do some magnesium.
We are out of materials,
Which materials?
or something is not refining fast enough. Looks like iron.
I'm running through stone as fast as I can at this. Okay, checking where everything sits in the refinery. We still got a bunch of cobalt getting refined as well. So I'm probably going to go and transfer some of that out so we can try and get the stone running. Let's see.
Or for certain people in this group, you can tell you're officially old when you fall down in front of other people. If they laugh and point, you're still young. If they look scared and rush to help you, you're old.
Oh boy.
Well, dang.
So, whether you like it or not, I am not Klingon in birth. I am a part of the Klingon. Or, well, wherever we are.
Border Patrol ICE agents might be heading from Chicago to North Carolina.
There we go. Got stone running through the refinery now.
All right.
Okay, Matthew McConaughey. But
Okay,
yeah.
that's a thought. Maybe dogs like to fetch sticks because our ancestors threw spears to hunt wild animals, so they made dogs go fetch them for faster reloads.
Love it. That is totally genius.
Oh, so I'm not the tallest I can be.
Would you consider it to be the world's first engineering attempt?
What?
Alright, let's see. Try to get this.
There's one that hits close to home. We've been watching Pixar Lamp commit cold-blooded murder on the Eye for nearly 20 years.
Okay, somebody
He even looks at
pause,
us like, you didn't
alt.
even see anything?
Someone get Lucario back in the party. Apparently he's disconnected. Yeah, he just sent me a party invite, so someone get him back in the party. Ugh. Alright,
Frank's in a party of 3 people, so if you want, we'll just join his.
Well, depends on who all's in his party.
I'm looking at his profile and it says 3 people.
Okay. Alright, let's join it. Lucario?
Off we go.
Okay, let's try it like this. There we go.
There they are.
Yeah,
If I jump out,
Xbox is having such fun with that.
There it is. Now we're synced up again.
Yep. Alright, invite alt. Yeah. Yeah, boy, this is gonna be a fun night for this.
I've started gathering what I said over here to mine.
Alright, it's... Okay. There we go.
Confusing technology, I guess.
Hey, gotta love it.
Indeed.
Yeah, there was some desync moments in there.
Yep. Alright. Continuing to work on things with the mining apparatus so we can try and get what we need. Alright, let's see.
What I should really do is just get a drill down here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, good lord, what's going on?
I got no clue on that. Xbox being a pain in the butt, I can say that much.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole reason I wanted to produce those things in the first place was to get more magnesium from this magnesium deposit.
Yeah, we're not getting any refining going on here. Things are jammed up again.
Checking through. Put a bunch of stone in there and... yeah, stone's running.
Check the conveyor lines.
Yep. Well, I'm looking right at the assembler, and it's, yeah.
Hang on. Checking the assembler, because... oh yeah, the assembler's stuffed. That's what the problem is. Okay. It's the resources are getting stuffed up in there. Hang on, I'm trying to find the cargo containers that I can do.
And get a whole lot of stuff produced over here.
There we go. Okay. Assembly has resumed. Okay.
He appears to be having difficulties tonight.
Yeah, it seems both of them are having difficulties trying to get into the party and hear us.
So when this will work.
There we go. Now we hear you.
You know what's creepy about Humpty Dumpty?
What?
They never said he was an egg.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. Yep, yep.
True.
He speaks in intrusive shower thoughts.
I've heard that
Burn
little
the
one
witch.
before, too. We found a witch. Can we burn her?
Okay, let's see.
Headed after a
What?
magnesium deposit that's in the hills behind.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Fucking hell. I swear my thing's possessed.
Xbox has been having trouble lately with the party systems.
I'm not on Xbox, that's the problem.
Well, you're an Xbox party.
Yeah, so you're on the Xbox app.
In one way,
Convoluted as it is.
one way or another, it is
Well, I
Xbox.
just met the Chancellor.
For the Empire.
So, what level did you guys get to?
We reached level 12. Me Me,
Alright, so I
Lucario.
should be ready for you guys by the next time you play it.
Serve the Empire. Yeah, it'll be fun to see what class of ship you'll pick to fly around in. Come on. Where's this magnesium at for me to start digging? Oof. Scheiße.
Uh,
Okay, I think I just about...
can you guys still hear me?
Yes,
or
we-
am I just...
Yes,
We
we
can-
can still hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Faja, can you hear me? Faja,
Don't
Faja!
turn this into a digital seance.
Also, Mega, how did you like the picture I sent?
I haven't checked anything.
Oh, alright, fair.
Okay, at this
We are playing Space Engineers.
point, I'm going to just start digging into the rock now.
Mm-hmm.
So that I can try and get some magnesium here.
You know, if you attempt to rob a bank, you won't have to have any trouble with rent, food, bills for the next 10 years, whether you're successful or not.
So, do you guys have any bulk members in your crew?
Any, any what members?
Bulk. Bulky. Strong. Big.
Other than Thrak, do you unlock normally?
No, as in each of your own characters type crew.
Oh. Our characters are good and tough.
I am the poster girl of our group, though.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the kind that I imagine sweaty, trekkie nerdies who are fat, skinny, with glasses, with the different moles and acne, would just go, "Oh, crush my head, mommy, like a watermelon."
And then you hear someone be like, be careful what you wish for. And then you hear them be like, logically, I wish to be between your thighs.
Actually, I think his Klingon token girl would just go, "Can I just shoot them?"
Depends how voracious they're feeling that day. Because
Alright, wait.
not only are Klingon women renowned for their combat prowess, they're also well known for their voracious appetites.
Wait, where is my kit?
Plus, here's another fun thing to consider. Klingon mating practices would even make masochistic females blush. Did you know that breaking the groom's clavicle is actually a blessing upon the marriage for half Klingons?
I'm gonna quote, what's that guy's name from TTS? The one-eyed Cyclops?
Where are you talking?
Yeah.
No, he's
I forgot his actual name in Warhammer.
the one-eyed Cyclops.
Or I thought.
Or are you talking Magnus the Red?
Magnus, that was it. Something should just
I-
remain a mystery.
Okay, I thought something else when I heard TTS.
And then-
I thought.
If the Emperor had text-to-speech device. And then, of course, we have him going and having a field day talking about a village in England called Cockthorpe.
Which leads to this thought. Being afraid to check your bank account is the adult version of being afraid to check your grades.
Oh, shit, he just went there.
College is when you're afraid of both.
Oh no, you forgot to close the door.
Oh, did a dog get in?
Nope, crops are dead.
What?
Yes,
Yeah, it gets a little too cold on the surface
you
of the
still
lake
need to
for
have
crops.
Well,
your doors closed.
Alt's Alt is the farmer, so I guess we'll have to redo the crops.
The veggies seem to survive. The wheat's dead. Oh no, low water. Oh no, ice.
I've got.
Yep. And
Okay.
the fruit died. Low water.
Okay. Roach, start getting the ice reoriented from the H2O2 generators. Because there should be plenty in there that we can resupply the thing.
You know, there's that's odd. Maybe I'm still desync. Here is the irrigation system. The irrigation system has water or has ice in it. So I don't know how you got everything plumbed up here, but I would say check your pipelines, make sure one didn't get cut, because it doesn't seem like the irrigation system is supplying the plots.
Okay, as soon as
Game logic in action.
As soon as I dock back up. We also are in a fog storm, so power might be a little having a field day.
Originally stood a thought that raisins are grapes that gave up their looks for immortality.
Oh, I just remembered another thing we gotta work on for the cargo craft. Power.
I can't believe that thing's in this game.
What thing's in the game?
The Bone Eater.
Oh, the... yeah. The Moopsie.
Oopsie.
Another question. What if, in thousands of years, alien becomes a derogatory word to describe inhabitants of other planets, and our descendants become disgusted at our rapid use of the word?
I could see that being a thing.
Yeah, true.
We're discussing aliens. What if aliens visited Earth during the Jurassic period, found it to be occupied with a bunch of mean, giant lizards, and thought, well, screw this planet, and never come back? And on that notion, what if when humans went out of the galaxy, but all the aliens panicked because if the dinosaurs' tiny fur snacks now had spaceships and laser blasters and interstellar colonies, then what the hell were the dinosaurs up to? Important policy. Do not let the aliens know the dinosaurs are extinct.
Sounds reasonable.
Which means that the Jurassic Park movies are extremely important.
Okay,
to
hold on a
propaganda.
second. Hold on a second. You're saying the thing says water level high, but it says cause of death low water.
Yes, that's what I was just saying.
How is that? That's a contradiction right there. Because it's acting like there's not enough water, but it's high water volume. Can I explain that one? Okay, we got
Could have something to do. Could have something to do with the desyncing.
True.
Or Clang.
True. Speaking of food, I did find a little bit right here.
I heard it.
Red. You got chainmail armor. No.
Yeah.
You're gonna be immortal during the zombie apocalypse.
I'm gonna be immortal during the zombie apocalypse.
As long as he plays it like a Mandalorian and doesn't take it off.
Well, the thing is, if a shark can't bite through it, what about undead human teeth?
Human jaw doesn't even have that much strength. The teeth would actually break out of the skull before the teeth themselves shatter.
Mm-hmm. Okay, looks like the fog's dissipating. So, that means that our wind turbine should get back up to full strength. Yeah. But that is weird that fruits decided to die due to low water, but there's high amount of water.
That's a thought. College is the opposite of kidnapping. They demand $100,000 from you, or they'll send your kid back.
Okay. So we gotta go about redoing the fruit. Man, it's such pain.
I've got 3 branches going off of my mine here. One is for ice, one is for magnesium, and the other is stone. Not stone, silicon.
I know she's always crazy about things made of silicon.
Okay, that's a scary thought. People who read Braille can send and receive secret messages popped in bubble wrap.
Did you really just go and... Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's...
I can also say with the same air as that one Oracle from the third Aladdin movie. I am the Oracle. I can answer any question you ask. If I'm 20 years old and I travel 100 years in the future and I meet someone who's 21, am I older than them? Any question but that.
Or we could go into more comical. What's another good one? I can only grant 3 wishes, but I can grant 3 wishes, but there are 3 rules. You can't make anyone fall in love with you. You can't unalive someone, and I cannot bring someone back from the dead. Spiders with wings. Okay, there are 4 rules.
Well, everyone's brave until a cockroach flies directly at him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see some people freak the fuck
The
out.
cockroaches. There are cockroaches. One big one on a stick. Look.
Since I mentioned Braille, this thought I mentioned before is still hilarious. Do not touch must be one of the scariest things to read in Braille.
Wow.
Yeah, you just went there.
That or maybe the expression, look behind you.
Now that
Oh,
would be
what do I need?
that would be one of those funny moments in a horror movie where somebody does like a comedy horror movie and the blind guy feels that and he turns around and the killer holds up a board for him to read.
Oh
Just
man, that reminds me of
the comedy of that.
that reminds me of
About
a
as comedic as nightmares are just free horror movies that you produce, direct, and star in. Sorry,
There-
Mark, go ahead.
that reminds me of a I don't remember what the name of it was. It was one of those parody kind of paranormal investigation movies, and Tim Curry was in it. And the only main line I can remember him saying it was something along the lines of, "And tonight we are all going to get laid." Don't remember. I saw a small clip one day years back when me and my ex-wife were still dating.
Or given the upcoming holiday season, if Santa always knows when you're naughty or nice, then he should have known Rudolph was being bullied.
Exactly.
And
Oh
if-
look, another wolf. Hey boy. Come here. Come here, boy.
Oh, Roach, do you have granite tile in your home?
Nope.
Well, if you did have granite tile, the floor really is lava.
Yeah. I heard that one before. I thought that was quite clever.
And then you see mom's able to walk on the ground when everyone's playing Floor is Lava. It's like, how's she doing this? She's a witch!
Yeah, it's like I saw my mother walk across Fire Rock.
And then you say, he goes and says something stupid like, fireball.
Security at every level of the airport is insane until you get to the baggage claim. Then it's like, take whatever bag you want.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Quite correct. Honestly. And I don't fly. And I'm saying that.
Oh, that's downright cute. Today, the first grader I was watching said she didn't understand why kindergarten got naps because it's the easiest grade. She said the college kids should get naps because they only have about 3 hours of sleep at night. Make her president.
Yeah. Agreed. Na 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 na. You know who it is? Or should I go more with what is it? That other line Gabriel Iglesias threw. It's like when he was doing role play with his girlfriend, be like, oh, "Who is it?" You know who it is. Oh, I don't speak any English, senor. All right.
Okay, now that's Dad of the Year. Someone named Victoria. My dad just called me and said, I see you. Last one to Papa's Pizza loses. He's going 90 and a 55, gets pulled over. I'm dying because he's going to get a ticket and I'm going to win. Next thing I know, this man flies by me and is getting a police escort to Papa's Pizza. I'm so done.
Nice.
My curiosity is, what did he say to make him give him the escort?
Okay, let's see.
he offered up a free pizza.
Na 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 na.
Someone. I want to get to know you. Me. Alright, pick a category. Jeopardy style. Category 1, childhood trauma. Category 2, substance abuse. Category 3, poor life choices. Category 4, mental illness. Category 5, things I shouldn't say. And category 6, inappropriate humor. I'll take inappropriate humor for 500.
All right. Inappropriate humor. Okay. This character's name was one that made an entire guard group start laughing their asses off.
No clue.
Boop, boop. Barry. What is biggest dickus? That's correct.
Oh, jeez.
What's so funny about biggest dickus? It's a joke name, sir. I have a good friend in Rome named Biggest Dickus.
Which also shows that we adults here have two moods. One is highly sophisticated, intellectual, who goes into complex thoughts and why it is always moody and deep. The other is an immature 5-year-old that doesn't know how to control themselves or their language or their actions. There is no in between.
Wait, there's an in-between? How do you get this concept that you speak of? Alright, adding in a new refinery into this mix. That
Given that I'm a
should-
resident of Detroit, I could probably say this with absolute certainty. I
Oh,
wonder
boy.
if I ever walked by a murderer who looked at me and thought, nah, not that one.
Interesting thought.
Yeah, the next thing you know, you hear him go, "Oh, not that, not that!" Kind of like Jeff Foxworthy when he was talking about, women are always like, "I wonder what he's thinking about." Well, I really wonder what he's thinking about. Ladies, I'll tell you what we're really thinking about. What we guys are really thinking about is, I want a beer and I want to see something naked. Yeah, you can walk by an old man in a walker and he'd be like, "I want a beer and I want to see something naked." Oh, not that, not that. I still find it funny in the.
I feel inclined to agree with that.
Hey, here's the funny thing: when he went and said that in the Totally Committed music video. Let me put it like this: what he ended up seeing was the old guy was looking at one of the guys who was playing cards with, and he had that plumber ass crack effect going on. He's like, "Oh, not that, not that."
Oh, jeez.
Priceless.
Imagine a world where mosquitoes sucked fat instead of blood.
So how can you tell the
It's not
class
all
of
it's cracked
ship
up to be.
each?
Oh, do what now? TNT?
How can you tell each? How can you tell each ship's class?
Ooh.
Okay, that's out. Never mind. Sorry.
You
I
see,
ask stupid questions, get stupid answers. Dumbass.
So-
Not as dumb as, yeah, not as dumb as this one. Attractive doctors and
no.
nurses probably never get accurate pulse readings from their patients.
Okay, so
hey, here's a good.
Mega is carrier. Red, yours is a bird of prey or warbird.
Bird of prey.
All right. And was Moses?
That's a good question. I've forgotten.
Was it a battleship?
I don't
Or
remember.
battle? Sorry.
He was only in the first one because of events. So, like, we cannot remember. But he has talked earlier tonight about wanting to be in like a fighter carrier again. There we go. We have a son of a bitch. I put the plug for the refinery at the wrong spot, or the connection to that at the wrong spot.
Alright, gentlemen. There are 5 types of fear. The first, terror. Second, panic. 3, 14 missed calls from mom. 4, username or password is incorrect. And 5, we need to talk.
Oh boy, that last one is very lethal. There we go. 2 refineries are up and going, with 2 speed modules each. Hey, Broach, here's an interesting one for you.
Oh dear.
Imagine a world where all the things we believe about vampires is reversed. They heal in the sun, they love eating garlic,
Get back.
and they're chased by and let's see, they also enjoy holy water, and humans chase them because they want to drink their blood. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
You're like, what?
So about that.
Yeah, you're sitting there like, what? Yeah. What if there was a world like that? I mean, Punky Doodle did talk about it in one of his videos. Vampires running for their lives because because they're afraid of us drinking their blood.
I also read the expression, revenge is the dish best served cold. Then I read revenge is sweet. So I came to the conclusion that revenge is ice cream.
Pretty much. Especially if someone addresses you with the simple phrase of, "Come on!"
Okay, I'm gonna borrow this one. Unborn babies are the only people allowed to kick pregnant women.
That is an interesting one.
Rather interesting indeed. I gotta ask this one. Who did what to cause the base to be glowing so brightly?
That would be me.
I got bored of us operating in the night shift. This one, a scenario of, and that was how the lights went out in Georgia. Just don't change that to North Carolina with Mosley present.
North Carolina.
I mean, have you examined the lyrics of that song?
Yeah, I did, and I found it funny as shit. Back then, now I'm just like, still got the funny out. Still funny a little bit.
What's up, Doc?
Okay, I'm certain a father and a farmer says this once. He had a hen who could count her own eggs. She was a mathematician.
Oh, the level of cheesy there is just so cheesy, even nachos are like, dude.
Given the relationships that those around me are currently in, it's easy to see when someone is in love with someone else, but it's really hard to see when someone is in love with you.
And then comically you end up seeing someone... Oh, what is it? Oh, come on. As supposed to go...
Still...
There we go. I'm trying to load the magnesium into the refinery so they can start working on that, but it kept having a problem. There we go.
Ah, good. Goodbye and good riddance.
Uh-oh.
Someday archaeologists are going to dig up Disney World and think that it was some type of bizarre mouse-worshipping kingdom.
That's an interesting angle.
Indeed. We're gonna try to coordinate everything here. Okay, I'm gonna have to manually do this with the stone. Fun.
Outdated memes should be called memories.
Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the memories. Yeah, I went there.
About as nearly as appealing as when sometimes people make mistakes, and sometimes mistakes make people.
Yes. Actually, you know what? I'm not even. Nope. Not gonna say nothing to it.
Roach, you're safe here.
Not on stream. Oh, right. Now I remember what I was going to do. So I was telling Alt about the ship that I built. And I was like, when he gets in the game, I'll show him what I was talking about.
Okay. Working on reorienting more stone through the processes. So there's gonna be a bit of fun. We got basic refineries and here comes your consequence.
Mosley would definitely do that. This one gentleman. At my funeral, I want a group of Italian guys to walk up to my coffin in all black suits and say, "I'm gonna miss you, boss." So my family think I had something big going on.
Interesting thought. Yeah. Okay.
Indeed. I'll be honest, I actually approve the idea. Alright, there we go. Things are refining at decent speed. And what you doing all the way over there, Roach?
I moved my grid away from the others.
You moved your grid.
Don't want no more mishaps.
Okay, what exactly are you doing over there?
It's the ship that I showed you. I'm putting it in so Alt can see it.
Oh, okay.
This way is not interacting with that area, no, whatever.
And
when
doesn't
it's
cause
over,
things
it
to
gets
go.
deleted.
Yeah, and it don't go and kaboom anything.
That was really strange because it still had like full tanks on it.
Did you
This thing's got a lot of.
Did you
fuel
hit
tanks.
the deactivate inertial dampeners?
Nope, I wasn't even in it when it happened. I was on the ground.
That is weird.
Neolite.
I'm looking through to. Yeah, technically, yes, because I'm trying to look through the build options to find. There we are. To find the lights, so I can actually start assembling some for when she's in space.
Babysitting tactic. Give your nephews or nieces $5 each. Tell them to hold it against the wall with their nose. Whoever dropped it first would lose, with the winner getting to keep both. That kept them busy for 3 hours.
Nice.
An electric toothbrush and an escalator are two things that can stop working and still accomplish their original goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is funny.
Indeed.
There you go, Alt.
What is it exactly?
His ship. And remember last time there, Roach.
You could just teleport them in?
Yeah. You can do that when you have creative settings in place.
Red, aren't his ships server crashing material?
Well, he's been working on trying to make his ships not so server crashy.
Yeah. This is one of them.
Yeah, just remember
Smaller,
to keep it
less lethal.
just remember to keep it far away from the you know.
Well, I have the availability to just land it.
That's good.
I thought there'll be a puddle of water underneath you with all that heat generated.
Right?
Game logic in action.
See what I tell you. Steam action already.
It's called blowing the dust.
Dust on ice. Are you shitting me?
No, I am not. Hey,
Yep.
if you drop a soap on the ground, does that make the ground clean or the soap dirty?
It makes as much sense as the past tense of William Shakespeare would have been when I was Shakespeare.
Now, what I do now is bring up the right menu and convert it to a station, and boom, that will reduce a lot of its pull.
Yep. Pretty much what that'll also do is make it so it's not using up any of its fuel.
Yeah, but this thing's got a lot of tanks. That's why I was like, yeah,
So it's got the tank. Big deal. Want to fight about it?
basically. Ow.
That was an attempted chest bump.
Right? Yeah, if you go fast enough, you can actually kill other engineers like that.
Red, stand still for a moment.
Oh, heck no. Working on assembling this
So
thing.
this is actually one of the smaller ones that I worked on that had some extra detail to it. I think the total length of this ship is about 200 and I think it's right at 250 meters.
How considerate of you. Again, the way you drag your ships, it sounds like, hey, let me bring the ship on over. Server crashes.
Well, I already had the ship in here, so I knew it wasn't going to crash it. Now, I do have quite the freaking ping, though, so it makes it difficult for me to even move around.
Yep.
But this is still, like, I still got to do a lot of fine-tuning. I got to get all the lights right and everything else to make it feel more realistic once you're inside.
Yep. That's where the difference between look and functionality play a factor.
Yeah.
What's also effective with that kind of logic is that after Bella and Bees got married, they would have to buy all new furniture, since half their castle turned into people.
That's true, yeah.
Beauty and the Beast 2, the trip to IKEA.
So there is a whole lower deck to this. There's more of an upper deck. But it's a little confusing with the corridors right now. This was like my initial layout, just kind of testing, so I can get through the door. Here we have medical and lab.
Previously on Star Trek Upper Decks.
You got cryo tubes.
And going brain. And now onto the lower decks.
Yeah. Let's see. Come on, game.
Let's see.
Over here, you got your cafeteria.
Oh, the local calf.
Or quote-unquote mess hall.
It's a haul, but not much of a mess.
Right?
If
Ship's
she-
uncrewed. This is another entranceway. You got like storage corridors and everything else that's split off from here. Good golly, Miss Molly, that ping. Yeesh.
Man, could be worse. It could be worse. But look at these.
These are little offshoots. They're basically just storage rooms. This is a forward airlock area, and then you would go out that door behind you, and that takes you down a catwalk that follows the whole nose of the ship.
Oh,
And
speaking.
that's kind of, it's more like a service area where you can get in and out quickly to do repairs and whatnot.
Speaking of ship, let's see. Checking. Oh, good news. Good news.
And the ship's design is relatively mirrored.
Yeah, speaking of ship, guess what is fueled up and charged up?
Fueled up and charged up, you say?
Yep.
I put batteries on that. Did they get charged up?
Yep.
And then here's the
Make
main
sure.
hangar of this ship.
Okay,
Looks like a
checking.
sci-fi reggae dance hall.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
But here's
Yeah,
one that
same
might
thing.
appeal to you, gentlemen. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Large car in the industrial large car containers of the craft are empty, so and their tanks are full.
Alright, what's your perspective on this? Iced coffee is totally fine, but a cup of hot coffee that's gone cold is literally undrinkable.
Honestly, I drink my coffee mostly cold most of the time.
The reason I'm doing that is because it's just easier to fly out here and go back up top than run the hallways with the freaking ping.
Beginning construction of ammunition for for assault cannons.
Oopsie.
Oh no, not that thing again! Crazy how they had to go and punch out Ransom's teeth just to try and lure that thing back into its cage. Yeah, and he was just cheering Mariner on the whole time. Then again, he was trying an approach no one else had with her. He was giving her a shot and trusting in her. Everyone else just saw her attitude and just wanted to give up on her. Commander Ransom, on the other hand, he actually was more like, you know what, I'm going to give her a chance. I'm going to trust what she does, no matter how crazy it seems.
Sorry about that.
You're fine. Alright. Assault cannons are going to have their ammunition, so that'll be fun. Ooh, they are loaded. Well, the ammunition's produced. 100 rounds. What do you think? That should be enough for her maiden flight, or do you think I need to make an extra 100? Roach.
What kind of enemies do you have in
I-
play here? What would we be
Just
facing?
vanilla.
Yeah, pretty much what's considered vanilla with the DLCs and updates.
I think that'll be enough. 50 rounds per turret. We only got 2 of them. I think that'll be enough.
Fair enough. Alright. Transferring them, well, working on transferring them over to the cargo containers. So at least they can go in when we turn them on. Alright.
One final shower thought before you would end your stream soon. Do dogs think it barks?
Interesting.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, you know how a Latino dog would end up sounding?
I reside with 3 of them. What's your point?
Eh, bark, bark. Eh, bark, bark.
You racist bastard.
Okay, moving the hydro miner into position. And I know this probably is going to get so many people annoyed. It's like we finally have capability of going into space, but we're going to have to wait for launch for, well, or at least we'll have to wait to see her fly in space till next time.
You know, Brad, if you mount your ship onto Roach's ship at a distance, you're basically the male anglerfish.
I heard that. That was funny.
Hardy har har har.
In that case, Roach's ship, spread them.
Boy!
Oh boy.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, Roach's ship. Spread it so wide that they'll think you're wanting to settle down.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I also gotta see about loading up foodstuffs for the trip, which is probably where all the algae will come in play. Alright, how much? Algae crisps. Yep. Load them into the cockpit.
So, Mega,
Uh,
have you checked the image I sent you yet?
no.
Oh.
Okay, let's see, what else do we need to do? Well, I think we'd still need to do our little round off for the night on the... We hope everyone had a fantastic time watching our show. Especially getting to have Roach getting to join us in this whole adventure. We do look forward to getting to see you on the next one. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Helldivers. 2. So that'll be loads of fun and enjoyment there as we get to deal with bugs, automatons, and things that think they can take democracy away.
And also a rumored fourth faction.
True. If you like what you saw tonight, Twitch and Kick, hit that follow. YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Everybody hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. Click the link to our Discord, located in the page description, so you can hang out with us, keep up to date on what's going on in the channel, and give us some important feedback. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a patron on our Patreon. Even $1 a month will give us serious support to help us improve the product we show you guys. And always remember, Umbulote cum Domini, walk with the Lord.
Bye.
Victorium.
Dominguez. Snore, snore.
Bye bye.
Good night, one and all. See you tomorrow night.